Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to go through the second part of these word problems that we started earlier this week. So this is the last assignment that you're going to have to turn in for this week for the word problems. I am going to have a practice quiz that I upload soon. That one doesn't need to be turned in, just like all our other practice quizzes and tests, but I would definitely recommend doing that. If you have any questions on it, let me know. So you can use that as a resource for you next week, that week right before Thanksgiving when you take that word problem quiz. All right, so if we want to look here, we've got different word problems. I'm going to go over a couple right now in the video, and then we can go over some in the Google Meet, whether that's today or tomorrow, whenever I meet. So we've got here number one. I didn't want to spend too much time in the video going over this because this is really more similar to what we did for the first chunk. But if you wanted to pause real quick and make sure that this problem makes sense, all right, again, when we're doing these y equals mx plus b, those problems, you always want to make sure you're identifying that rate and the starting value. So you're multiplying the rate of $6 per hour, adding on that 100, that gives you your total pay. All right, so it says if you want to make $460, you plug that in for your total pay, you solve out for your hours, and we should get 60 hours. All right, if you are a little shaky on that, you might want to go back and watch that video on the Monday folder, or I can help you out during the meet today if you have any questions on that one. All right. But most of the problems and a lot of the ones in the homework look more like this. So this one says a health club has 2 payment plans. You can become a member by paying a $10 new member fee and visit the gym $5 per visit. So I'm going to underline all that. Okay, I can do this $10 member fee and use every time I visit, pay $5. Or if I am a non-member, it costs me $7. So there's no fee to be a non-member, and it's $7 per visit. So for each one, it wants me to write an expression, right? Something that represents how much it's going to cost per visit, depending on whether I use the member plan or whether I use that non-member plan. Okay, so the member plan, remember this is the first one, so I would pay just $10 for that membership and then $5 per visit after that. Okay, $5 per visit. Remember, per is going to mean that's some type of rate. So $5. Okay, remember it's that y equals mx plus b format. So 5 is my rate times, instead of x, it wants me to use v for visits, plus that $10 fee that I paid to be a member. Okay, and that gives me my total cost to be a member at this gym. Okay, same thing over here with my non-member. Okay, so if I don't want to pay that fee, it's going to cost me $7 per visit. Okay, that's going to be 7 times V. And I could write this in. It doesn't have a membership fee, so I could write plus 0 if that helps me remember that I don't have a starting value. You don't really need to, though. It's the same either way. Okay, so my member, that is going to be equal to 5V plus 10. As a non-member, all I'm doing is paying $7 per visit. Okay, so that's pretty similar to what we did yesterday with coming up with these different equations. But over here it says, okay, compare the cost of these 2 payment plans. How many visits to the gym would be necessary for the 2 plans to cost the same? Okay, so when it says this, it means we're going to take these. I need to take these 2 expressions, okay, the 5V plus 10 and the 7V, Okay, this part over here, not the part that says member or non-member, but this part where I'm actually multiplying it together. And I need to make them equal to each other. Okay, so it says how many visits, what I'm searching for what V is, for these two to be equal. So for member to equal non-member is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so what value of V, that's what we're gonna solve out, makes the member and the non-member options the same cost. Okay, so from here, I just need to solve this out. So I've got a variable on both sides. That means I want to move one of these over. So I'm going to subtract 5V from both sides. Okay, that cancels. I get 10 is equal to 2V. Divide out my 2, I get 5 is equal to V. Okay, so 5 visits would give me the same cost. So if I think I'm going to go more than 5 times, I should probably do that member option. If I know, I'm probably not going to go to the gym more than 5 times, it's cheaper to do that non-member. Okay? So that's what the question is asking for. It's asking me for. It's saying, okay, how many visits is it going to be the exact same cost? And we'll do 2 more. We've got 3 and 4 that we're going to do together in our meet. That's either today or tomorrow. All right, so I'll see you guys then.